Damon, a frustrating way to end that game. How do you reflect on it?
We're obviously really gutted. Personally, I feel so disappointed for the players. I thought they were very, very good for very big spells in the game. Even second half, I felt like we was on top and we was creating a better opportunities. Spent a lot of time in their half, but as we've maybe said a little bit too often this season, just the fine margins cost us today.
Let's talk about the start. Obviously, Michelle Hadjimang scores twice and assists an own goal. How happy were you after that initial sort of 10-minute spell?
Yeah, obviously it's the perfect start for us. We've created a lot of chances in games and not been as clinical. In the first three we got today, we scored. And I think that's what Mish gives us. There's no disguising the fact that we've missed her. And we knew that she would give us something that maybe we hadn't had in the last 6 months. And that was proved today. But yeah, like I say, it's just the overriding feeling is real. It feels like a loss. And I feel really, really gutted for the players.
Goals have been lacking in recent weeks up until the cup game last week. Do you feel confidence now knowing that the team can score goals?
Yeah, definitely. I think we always knew we could. And I've always said I'd be worried if we weren't getting in the positions to score the goals. I think with confidence and repetition and practice and training, hitting the net is a habit. And we hope that scoring 3 today, and like I say, with Mish coming back into the mix, it gives other players confidence, because we've never really struggled to create them. We've just maybe needed too many to hit the net.
You limited them to only a few chances and the midfield play looked great. Do you take heart from the performance as well from the team?
Massively. We just said to the players at the end there, second half we've restricted them to 2 shots on goal. And we've created a hell of a lot more at the other end. And like I say, it's gutting that the little that we offered them, we've ended up coming away without the 3 points. But it definitely does give us confidence that we can compete with anyone in this league. Like, we know if we just focus on those finer details, make sure we're clinical, and we try and eradicate the errors up the other end to make sure that teams have got to work really hard to score against us.
It's the final game of the calendar year. How do you reflect on this year as head coach of Watford? Obviously, there's been a promotion in there and some really great performances throughout.
Yeah, it's been a big learning curve. It's been really tough. I'm definitely not going to disguise that. The step up in leagues is massive. We knew it would be. It's massive. The levels of this league have come on so much in probably the last 2-3 years. And we knew it was always going to be up against it and it would be tough. But in my opinion, from what I have seen in the first 6 months, we are able to compete at this level. We know where we need to get better. Maybe with a little bit of a few little tweaks in this January transfer window, we can give ourselves a chance to really compete and take some points over teams. And I think the league's proved that on their day anyone can beat anyone, and we need to take confidence from today that if we produce that kind of performance, we can take points over teams in this league.
Thanks, Damon.